Hello friends, in this video I'll show how I survived a cold, harsh winter in an almost uninhabitable old house. I'll show all the stages of preparation for winter. I'll show what I managed to do during this time, what mistakes I made, and how I dealt with the difficulties. I started preparing for winter by purchasing building materials. I bought insulation, a generator, batteries, an inverter, a solar panel, and stocked up on fuel and food supplies. I delivered all of this home. On the way back, I hauled away the trash, plastic, and scrap metal. First and foremost, I made sure to take care of the heat. I bought a small potbelly stove, lined it with bricks, and it worked out really well. I wasn't cold for even a single evening throughout the winter. Then I temporarily covered the roof with a large plastic sheet. It's quite strong and it held up really well. It survived the winter and the house didn't leak and it didn't rot. Next, I started working on insulating the house. I foamed all the gaps and then covered everything with insulation. In the comments, many people wrote to me that there would be mold and the wood would rot, that I did a bad job. I said that it was a temporary measure. I removed this insulation now in the spring, and at the end of the video you will see what happened to the wood and the house. I also insulated the floor, foamed all the seams, laid down the insulation, and then linoleum on top. That was also a very good decision. I also insulated the attic, laid down 10 centimeters of mineral wool, and then placed a vapor barrier on top. Following some advice in the comments, I decided to move the vapor barrier to the bottom because moisture was starting to collect there. After the insulation, I started reinforcing the house. This is a temporary reinforcement, but it did its job well. The house was in terrible condition, and it might not have withstood the snow that fell on it. After reinforcing it, I covered it with the cheapest roofing felt to keep the water and snow off so it wouldn't rot as much. This is also a temporary measure. I also made a canopy so that the water wouldn't get on the door and the walls. There used to be a canopy here, but it rotted away and everything was leaking into the house. The decision about the electricity was also correct. I had enough fuel. The generator worked well when there was no sun. When there is sun, I have enough of the electricity that the panel produces because I consume very little. After preparing the house and insulating it, I started gathering firewood so that I would be warm in the winter. And a cold and snowy winter arrived. It was probably the harshest winter in the last 10 or 15 years. There were severe frosts, and every day a lot of snow fell, which had to be cleared. First of all, I shoveled snow off the house so it wouldn't break the roof, and then I cleared the paths. I handled this task well too. I set up this small house so that I could take a bath, do some laundry, and dry my clothes there. And I made a very big mistake. In this house, the stove was built incorrectly. And when I built up a really big fire, the house caught on fire. The wall burned through, but everything's okay. I saw it in time and put out the fire. The second mistake I made was that I didn't prepare enough firewood, and I had to gather more during the winter. I didn't think the winter would be so cold and that so much firewood would be burned. I didn't make any other mistakes, and I handled everything else very well too. At the end of winter, I bought a gasifier. It's a device that produces gas from wood, and a regular generator runs on that gas. I started it once, tested it, but didn't use it much because sunny days began after that, and I have enough electricity produced by the solar panel. There will be more videos with the gasifier. I'll try burning trash in there and conducting other tests. I'll be using it constantly starting next winter.
Ja. Там не клади, бо там буде піднімати. Так, все. Горіть. Ще. Зараз накручу стовп, а то висипаде трохи.
At the end of winter, I started clearing the garden and pruning trees. I bought a wood chipper that works together with a generator. The gasifier can't handle it because gas is weaker than gasoline. I worked for 2 days. It's not very cost effective, so I'll chip the branches when I have free solar energy. So I've piled up all these branches into heaps. For now, this will serve as a shelter for birds. And when there's free electricity, I'll continue chipping them. Spring has arrived. I cleaned out the wells and made new lids for them. The drinking water here is very clean and delicious. I also made 6 birdhouses for the birds. It's spring now and birds are looking for places to nest. I hope they'll move into my birdhouses. People often ask me when I'm going to start the home repairs. I'll start in about a month and a half or 2 because right now I'm doing seasonal work that needs to be done in the spring, like pruning the garden. Be making birdhouses and doing other necessary tasks and chores. I also managed to fix the worst part of the road. I hired a bulldozer, they leveled it out a bit for me, then I dug some drainage with a shovel, diverted the water, and the road is a bit better now. I survived the winter in warmth and quite comfortably. I had enough of everything, both food and fuel. Now I'm removing the insulation to see what happened to the wood underneath it, because people in the comments were telling me that the wood would rot, it would get wet, and moisture and mold would build up there. Now I'll show you everything that happened to the wood. The wood is completely dry, there's absolutely no moisture or mold in there at all. Everything is fine. Friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks to the sponsors for their memberships and for supporting me. See you in the next video.